at last. Oh, can you see the joy on my face? Can you see the joy on my face? They actually did what we needed them to do. Yes, I'm talking about the game this evening, which is just finished around about 30 minutes ago, as it ended Salford City 0. Let me just say that again. Salford City 0. Grimsby Town 3. Our first away win since March of last year. Hallelujah. And a clean sheet, which is what I wanted, a clean sheet. And to be fair, that is probably the best performance that the lads have had all season. Truly dominated that game. And it was a joy to watch. We never really were under too much trouble. Within the first 20 seconds or so, Salford had a real shot which clipped the top of the bar, and then a little bit later on in the half, probably about 22 minutes or so in, Gav hit the bar. But most of the time it was Grimsby pressure, more and more, and it was so good. It was so good to see, and finally that pressure paid off when it was ROSE picked the ball up from Anthony Glennon, picked the ball up. Got a cross in. Clifton got the wit spun on it and slotted it into the corner for his latest goal. Nice finish as well. Superb. And I said the lads deserved it. The lads absolutely deserved it. And they saw out the remainder of the first half fairly comfortably. In the second half, Salford, had a little bit of pressure, which you'd expect. You know what I mean? They were going to want to come at us and really try and fire at us. And to be fair, Harvey Cartwright again pulled off a couple of good saves. Was commanding, held on to shots as well, which was good to see. And I've got to give a bit of credit to our next goal scorer just before that, Clifton Mullarky. Probably had his best game in a town shirt for me. Now I've been more critical of Toby over the season, I must admit, but looked like he turned to Johan Cruyff for a little while there. He was playing some good stuff. He was making himself dangerous and dominant, and had a good chance just before he got his first goal. He had a good chance with that Cruyff turn, and it was a good save by the Salford keeper to keep that one out. But Toby kept on going. A few minutes later, and on 70 minutes, got his deserved goal. And it was a great finish by Toby to make it 2-0. And you're never too sure with Grimsby, are you? 2-0, 20 minutes to go, you're thinking, can we actually do it this time? But again, the dominance carried on. We were dominant throughout the game. I would say from minute 1, but I'd say from minute 2, we were really dominant. It never really looked in doubt. Gav Holohan had a good game as well. Speaking of Gav, he got the assist for the third goal, which was an absolute belter, right on the edge of the penalty area, and it was curled in by Danny Rose. Beautiful goal, right into the corner. 3-0, game over, and that is probably the most dominant I've seen Grimsby, and the most confident I've seen Grimsby in a long time. We had little spells. Salford had little spells, which is inevitable, but it's just pleasing to find and talk about a game where we were able to shut a team out and score 3 very, very good goals, and a great game for all of us. I'll just take you through a few of the stats. Possession wise, Grimsby had that by 55% to 45. Shots, 10 shots for Salford, 22 for Grimsby. Shots on target, 5 for Grimsby, only 2 for Salford. 5 corners for Salford, 12 for us, 10 fouls and 8 for Grimsby. And it was an amazing game for us, really. Yes, I know that it's against the team that was around us, but we needed to do it. 5 changes were made because the team that was actually out there was Harvey Cartwright in goal, Toby Mullarky, Luke Waterfall, Niall Marr, and Anthony Driscoll Glennon, using his full second name. Harry Clifton, Gavin Holohan, Andrews, Green, and Issa. Rose was up front. And to be fair, nobody had a good game. Yeah, nobody had a bad game, because everyone had a good game. No one had a bad game at all. I thought Jamie Andrews, it's some great work dropping in there, trying to make himself a threat. Gav does what Gav does. Abbo did some great wing work. Clifton was all over the place. Danny Rose would not stop running. The amount of work rate that Danny Rose puts in when he hasn't got the ball is insane, and that was great to see. Glennon, when he had chance to put the ball in the net, ball in the box. Get my words right. He was putting in some great deliveries, and it was showing. Now, another solid performance in defence. Mullarky, like I said, probably his best performance in a Grimsby shirt. Harvey Cartwright with his first clean sheet in town's first clean sheet since September the 2nd, and I think a lot of people got misconstrued when I was talking after the last game. I didn't mean for Cartwright, for fans to think I meant Cartwright to be dropped, because he did have a good game in the last one against Mansfield. I just thought a change, but he's stuck with him, which I thought he would do, to be honest. And he's been able to succeed with a clean sheet. Another real strong save as well by Harvey, so that was good to see. The reason why I've left this guy is this final player last is because that is the player we all know. I've a little bit of a joy and celebration for Luke Waterfall. He's been in and out the side a lot, and didn't really get a lot of game time this year. But what a game he had tonight. You know, he was trouble at the back post. He was getting to the first balls when there was long crosses in. They were aiming towards Luke, knowing that, you know, he had the number of Matt Smith, the Salford striker. Absolutely had him on toast. Near enough. Luke was back to the usual Luke that everyone knows he's got in him. He was assured on the ball. When he brought the ball out, he never looked rushed. He looked composed, and it was great to see Luke come in. I think, to be honest, they are the best the best pairing centre backs that we've got in Nalmar and Waterfall, and I'm so pleased Luke came back in and had the performance that he did. And like I said, it was a dominant performance by the Mariners, and it's just a joy to sit there and watch it tonight and see all the lads work together as an actual team, which was great to see. And also great to see Otis Khan come back in. Camille Conte came in because of Kevin Green. He has to have another bit of praise heaped on him. I thought he was solid. He was outstanding. Did his job really, really well. He was replaced by Camille Conte on 76 minutes. But also we have to give some recognition to the two young lads that made the league debuts, Cam Gardner and young Braithwaite. I'm so pleased that they got on the pitch and got a few minutes. I'm sure that the manager was pleased to be able to do that because he was in a position to do that. And Aaron and Cam can, must be a buzz for them to come on with the time up, but nobody really put a foot wrong. There was maybe a few dangerous spells, but not very many. It was mainly all Grimsby Town. And like I said, the thing I'm happiest with is the fact we've kept a clean sheet. We've kept a clean sheet. That is just what we needed to shut out this year, this calendar year, and move on to New Year's Day when we host Walsall, who, to be fair to them, got a good 3-1 win at home to Wrexham this evening. So, they're no slouches right now. But I'll talk about them later on in a match preview. But this is all about Grimsby tonight doing fantastic work, some great football, and some great grafting as well. Everybody, for me, do you know what? For me, I'm going to give a man of the match, and I'm going to give it to Luke Waterfall. You could near enough have given it to anybody on that pitch, to be honest. But I'm going to give it to Luke Waterfall because he's been so out of favour a lot of the time, and in and out the side, and he just looked assured and a threat from set pieces, which we all know that Luke is. So my man of the match is Luke Waterfall, but I'm sure a lot of people will have different forms of opinions, and I'm sure some people may say Danny Rose was, and I couldn't argue there either. But for me, man of the match is Luke Waterfall. If you went to Salford, let me know what you guys thought of the game, and I'm sure everyone is happy to get our first win away this season, and since last March, I believe, since we won away from home. So that's pleasing. Do leave your comments down below and all over on social media for me. What did you think? Anybody that was there? Out of the 910 fans that were asked to actually be there, which is fantastic. What did you guys actually think of the game? I'm ecstatic, and I'm sure everyone else in the fan base is. That puts us still in 19th, now on 27 points, and it's such a pleasing thing to finally see a result go our way, a positive result go our way, and we move on to Walsall now on New Year's Day at home to try and build from that, and that clean sheet will give us also something else to build on. So it's great to see. Leave your comments down below. Please do like, share, subscribe if you like the video. Hit that bell button. That'll let you know when I upload the Walsall preview, so look out for that. In the meantime, I'll see you guys next time with that preview. But what a joy. Salford City 0, Grimsby Town 3, and a clean sheet. Yes, just what I wanted. I'll see you guys very soon with the Walsall preview. Ta-da for now. Bye-bye.